How to raise kids who are good listeners. One of the most essential skills for children to develop is the ability to listen attentively. Good listening skills contribute to success in school, healthy relationships, and a well-rounded emotional intelligence. However, raising kids who are good listeners requires patience, consistency, and the right approach. Parents play a crucial role in shaping these skills, and with the right strategies, you can foster better communication with your children and help them become excellent listeners. Create a listening-friendly environment. Children learn by observing their surroundings. If you want your kids to listen, ensure that the home environment promotes listening and communication. Start by modeling good listening behavior. This means actively listening to your child when they speak to you, making eye contact, and showing genuine interest in what they are saying. When children feel heard, they are more likely to reciprocate and become better listeners themselves. Teach active listening skills. Active listening involves more than just hearing words. It requires understanding and engaging with the speaker. Teach your child the fundamentals of active listening by breaking it down into simple steps, maintaining eye contact, not interrupting, and responding appropriately. Practice this with them in everyday conversations. For example, when they tell you a story, encourage them to take turns and ask clarifying questions. The goal is to help them become conscious of their listening behavior. A fun way to reinforce active listening is through games and activities. Play games like Simon Says, where your child has to follow specific instructions. This encourages them to pay close attention and respond only when needed. Storytelling games also improve listening skills, as they involve listening to details and recalling information. Limit distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. From television and tablets to smartphones, children are constantly bombarded with stimuli that can interfere with their ability to listen. To raise good listeners, it's essential to limit distractions during conversations. For instance, make mealtime a device-free zone where family members can engage in meaningful dialogue. This not only improves listening skills but also strengthens family bonds. Additionally, teach your child the importance of focusing on the task at hand. If they are watching television or playing a game, ensure they finish before starting a conversation. This helps them understand the importance of focusing their attention on one thing at a time, which is a critical aspect of good listening. Use positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is a powerful tool for shaping behavior. When your child listens attentively, acknowledge it. Praise them for their effort and show appreciation for their listening skills. For example, you might say, "I noticed how well you listened to your teacher's instructions today. Great job." Positive reinforcement reinforces the behavior and encourages them to keep practicing good listening. However, be mindful of using rewards too frequently, as this can shift the child's focus from the behavior itself to the reward. Verbal praise and recognition often work better for fostering long-term listening habits. Set clear expectations. Children thrive when they understand what is expected of them. Establish clear expectations for listening in various situations, whether at home, school, or during activities. Explain that listening is a way to show respect for others, and it helps them learn and understand new things. Setting boundaries and expectations early on teaches children the importance of listening and following directions. When correcting listening behavior, be specific about what went wrong and how they can improve. For example, instead of saying, "You weren't listening," say, "Next time, please wait for your sister to finish speaking before you respond." This kind of feedback helps children understand their behavior and how they can improve. Practice patience and empathy. Listening isn't just about understanding words, it's also about understanding emotions. Encourage your child to listen with empathy by teaching them to recognize and respect the feelings of others. When they listen to someone speak, ask them how they think the person feels or why they think the person said certain things. This helps them connect listening with empathy, making them more attuned to others' needs. It's also important for parents to exercise patience. Children are still learning and developing their listening skills, so it's normal for them to struggle at times. Instead of getting frustrated, offer gentle reminders and guidance. Over time, with consistent practice, they will improve. Be a role model. Children often emulate their parents' behavior, so if you want your child to be a good listener, demonstrate those qualities yourself. When your child speaks, give them your full attention, avoid interrupting, and respond thoughtfully. This not only sets a good example but also strengthens the relationship between you and your child, making them more likely to listen to you in return. In conclusion, raising kids who are good listeners is an ongoing process that requires effort from both parents and children. By creating a supportive environment, teaching active listening, limiting distractions, and practicing empathy, you can help your child develop strong listening skills that will serve them well throughout their lives.